Hi beautiful people, I'm called Irene. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the subscriptions, thank you for always supporting me, thank you for all who always come to check on me. And today I'm shooting this video from a different village. I'm shooting this video from my home. It's called Bokoli. Yeah, it's called Bokoli. It's in Bungoma West. You can see behind that house is my cousin's house. Not my cousin's house, he calls me aunt. My nephew, he's my nephew if I'm not wrong. And just to give you a glimpse of this place, you can see this sweet potatoes here, sweet potatoes, there's sugar cane, and literally this place was a place full of fruits. Hi, this is my bag. I carried some stuff here. Yeah, and I'm feeling that vibe of home. My dad is not here. He passed on in 2005. May his soul rest in peace. And I said today, let me pay my uncle a visit. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you for all that have supported me spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. Yes, and also if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. You always come to watch me, and you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, yeah. And I'm feeling like so happy. You can see the mango, this mango tree, it's huge. Look at that mango tree, and I'm standing under this tree. This is also a mango tree. Look how huge it is. We used to come and pluck mangoes from these trees, when we were a little kid. And my dad's land is up there. I'm gonna be showing you in a few, and I'll be talking to my nephew, my late brother's son, on this video. Yeah, look at this sweet potatoes. They're looking amazing. Look at the mangoes. There's avocado. There's a lot of things. Like, this is my uncle's home. He's sick. He has been sick for a very long time. These fruits, we used to eat these fruits. Look at the guavas. I can climb that tree. Even now, I can try and climb that tree. Yeah, we had all types of fruits in this compound. We've been talking about the trees that we had, the fruit trees that we had in this compound, and they're no longer existing. I don't know what happened. Now if you want a fruit, you have to buy a fruit, like serious. So it's an amazing day today. I've come to see my people here, and I'm feeling like Irene. So kindly hit the subscription button, watch my videos. I'm chasing the watch hours, people, and your support is highly uh, appreciated. Yeah. So this is my cousin's home. It was that one, then he built this one. There are people still in the village who still build the houses with mud because of financial constraints. Yeah, I don't know if you're getting me. Okay, so I'm just going to have something everybody's eating. We are having tea and sweet potatoes. Then I have to leave, have to talk to my nephew and see how it's gonna be like. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Your Girl Irene Soita, and wish me good luck. I want to be monetized, man. I want to be monetized. So watch my videos till the end. Okay. So guys, I'm leaving my baba's home. Yep, that's my baba's home. So I'm heading to my late father's land. He's not there. I miss him. Yeah, and has been our road ever since. Look at this compound. This is the village. The good thing with the village, you never lack anything. There's always sweet potatoes, there's always bananas, cassavas, sugarcane. You can just decide to chew sugarcane from morning to night. And this is Kasmol Road. I remember this road. Yeah. And there's mangoes everywhere. Look at this mango tree here. There's cows everywhere. This one, I think they milk this one. Look at it. Look at this home. There are cows everywhere. Cows, 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 cows. Look at that outdoor bathroom. My cousin's outdoor bathroom. That one. It's made of banana vines. And these trees are very, very, very. They're good trees. You can use them to make a boundary, land boundary. Yeah. Yeah, you can see Moses. That is my brother's grave. It goes up to there. He rested here, and I noticed this hole. I don't know why this hole is here. This one, I really don't know why. I want to know why. What happened? You know, it is there. So my brother died in. He died in 2016, and why February on 28th, and I've never like I've never understood why, but I've always left it to God, because He's the one who knows. He's the one who plans for everything. Yeah, but I always cry, and he died and left behind 3 kids. The kids that I've been supporting, like Irene supporting when I was in Dubai. Yeah, so I don't like talking about it because it always makes me emotional. Yeah, so the wife started to build this house. You can see the wife doesn't live here. She does not live here. She started putting up this house, the one you're seeing here, this one. Mulam. Yeah, she started putting up this house, and I think her and I, we became broke. You see, the house is not done. It's inside, not done. And I feel like sometimes these are the things that makes me feel like a failure, because my cousin is putting here potato vines. It makes me feel like a failure, because it's like I failed them since I became unwell 2 years ago, and this house is 2 years old, and it has never been finished. Like, it makes me feel so bad, you know. So I received a call from my nephew that I'll put on the camera, telling me that, oh, auntie, I wanted to go home, because he lives with the aunt, sister to the mother. Oh, auntie, I want to go home and build plant maize. So I told him, like, how? Because there's some protocols like you need to follow. There's some things like you need to find out first before you even come and plant maize, you know. So I took it upon myself and come, but I didn't know, like, they were coming today also. Yeah, so this is the whole land. It goes to somewhere there. Yeah, this is my brother's land, of course, not ladies. It's from my brother's land. That is my another uncle's place, and here is where my dad was buried, and our mom. Yeah, there where you seeing like a forest. There, it's not even that place. You just leave it like that, you know. And also my grandmother, my father's side. So I came and I found that this part, there was activities were going on in this part, and this part is where my nephew will be planting tomorrow maize. You know, it is planting season here in Kenya. It's raining, and mostly in this village it's planting season, so everybody is trying to put up something, you know, for like something like food, you know, up to August, you know. So uh my nephew is here, and I just want to talk to him and see what he has to tell me. Like, I've seen, today is when I'm seeing him, and it has been long, but I'm so happy because he's grown now, you know, he's grown. Yeah, so I'm just gonna call him and talk to him and see what he says. So guys, my nephew is here and the aunt. I've told you that I have a nephew. He's in form 3, and he's the one who's gonna be around. We're going to leave him here, and I just want to. I've been away from him for a very long time, and by God's grace, we have met, and I'm so happy to meet the aunt. This one is my in-law, the sister to my in-law. You know, Mlama.
Yes.
Oriena, how are you? Unaendelea aje?
Naendelea poa.
Nashukuru Mungu umetembea ukafika huku kuja uone mali watoto wako wanatakana wakae. Mimi nakushukuru kwa sababu umekaa na hao watoto. Alafu umewalea vizuri, umewalinda. Hiyo tu ni shukrani yangu. But sijui naweza kupea nini, lakini uendelee na hiyo roho. Si ndio? Yeah, but sijai sahau kwa roho yangu. Nakumbuka, you know. So literally she's my in-law, she's the eldest. Her sister got married to my brother, my late brother, the one I've shown you there. And since my brother died, she has been the one with living with my nephews, and she goes through a lot. But she's that person, one person that will do anything and everything to just make sure that my nephews are okay and fine. If they are not going to school, she will tell me like they've not gone to school, you know. So I always appreciate her and thank her for that, you know. So I just wanted to put her on camera and just tell her how happy, how helpful she has been to me, and just knowing that she doesn't have a job, but she always strive to make sure that my nephew, they have something to put on the table for them, you know. And this is my nephew. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're in which form?
I'm in Form 3.
Form 3. How is school? How is the struggle? I know you struggle a lot.
Not bad.
You're working hard.
Yes.
I want you to work hard, and I want you to look at this camera, because sometimes I feel like I let you down, you know. But I just want you to know that there are so many struggles that I also go through. But I'm praying that if I get somebody who will help you, like just to finish your school, I just want you to make sure that you study hard. You understand? And just want good grades for you. Good grades. Good grades will take you somewhere. You understand? And as you grow, you have to know that sometimes we don't have to fight for ancestral land, ancestral things. You have to work hard for school, and you have to work hard in school so that you also buy land. You understand? Yeah, like this land is my dad's land. This one is ancestral. Like, you have a right for it, but you should not put your mind here. You have to work hard, and working hard is like working hard in school to get good grades so that you also buy. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. If you, I know by the time maybe you start working, land will be like millions of money. But if you work hard and maybe you get something, you get into business, you get a job, I'm very sure you're gonna also own a land, you know. And there's some things that we don't fight for them, like every day we are fighting for them, like we have to have them the way you see people fighting for their ancestral lands. You understand? So what I'm gonna tell you is just work hard, and I'm also gonna work hard. I'm gonna also try my best to make sure that at least you people, you be in school, and you don't be called fools. You understand?
Yes.
And any words that will be uttered around towards you, don't take them like put them in your heart. You get? Just know it's this world we have to live, and so many things happens with a reason, you know. Yeah, I know. I don't like talking to you guys because I always get emotional, because I know your dad is not here, and you may feel like why he died at that young age. I also don't have answers for that, but for us who are still living, we just have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You understand? So just, what is your wish? Like, you grow, like you're going to school, what makes you not to perform well in school? What makes you not to excel? Like, There are so many things that may make you not to excel. What makes you not to excel in school?
School fees,
Mm-hmm.
revision materials.
Uh-huh. And that school, the one you are in now, you know, I had plans of taking you to a good school. That's why I took you to St. Joseph. Eh? But it happens. It happens. I can't do anything. The school that you are in right now, how is it? Does it have good materials like, or is just a village high school?
Yes.
So guys, in this country, one of the things that the challenges that most of us faces even when we were going to school is that most of the schools in the village are not equipped. They were, oh, tunakuja tunakuja, they're not equipped, you know. So I just found out today that my nephew here goes in a very in this school that is not even known. I've never heard of it. And I know my nephew is so bright, but I was shocked that the grade he mentioned to me, it was not even like adding up, you know. So those are some of the challenges that most of the village schools or high school faces. They do not have laboratories, they don't have materials. Even when it comes to exam, they don't have exam materials, you understand? Yeah. And my shemeji here, she just does manual work, and she makes sure that the kids are in school. Like I used to support her, but when I became who I became, and everything went hollow. But I'm just looking forward to these kids to make sure that I go back to where I was before everything collapsed, everything went hey, and just know that they are going to have a very beautiful future. And my in-law also, I just hope that she will have to enjoy the fruits of these kids, because she has been a very wonderful woman staying with these kids, you know, in her home and making sure that they are okay. And even everything is not okay, she would call me and tell me like, in-law, this is what has happened, you know. As I was telling you, this is the place. In-law, I'm so happy, and I'll have just to let you go, because you can see right now she has just made sure to come and see if the land is ready tilted for planting maize for these kids for their food, you know. Yeah, this is the good thing with the village life. And I was just telling my nephew to make sure that at least the compound looks good, and inshallah when God gives us, grant us life, or gives us what money, we are going to finish up this house, you know. My dream is to make sure that they have at least a roof on their head, so that they can come and at least stay close to where their dad was laid to rest. Yeah. And this is my nephew. Can you say something to my people, like tell them if there's someone who anaweza kuja kusaidia, because your auntie right now, she's not in a good position. Before I think of going out there, because you're in form 3 and you need to go to form 4, and I need to close to I need to finish your school fees. Just say something. Just tell them that anything, like about school fees, anything about school, if there's someone. Yeah.
Anyone who will sponsor me,
Yeah.
I will thank you
Yeah.
and say God should bless you so much.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping, like, if anyone comes and see like you to sponsor you and finish even this year's school fees, I'll be very happy. Okay. But I want you to work hard. Tomorrow this guy will we are leaving him behind. He will be the one in charge of the land. He has to organize for his cousins and come tomorrow and put down maize here, because it's raining and this is the only time we have. Okay. So Dawood, I'm leaving this behind with you, and I'm hoping that you're going to make sure that the maize are put down in the soil. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, it's been a pleasure, and we are now going. Mlama tell them something. Mabole, translate. Yeah.
Nasema kama kuna mtu atajitolea kusaidia hao watoto nitafurahi.
Yeah.
Kama watamaliza masomo yao, kwa sababu shangazi wao amekuwa akinisaidia, na sasa naye pia ako nyumbani, na mimi mwenyewe siwezi kumalizia masomo yao.
Yeah.
Sasa hivyo naomba msaada kwa yote ule atakayejitolea.
Okay, she's just saying like if there's anyone who will come and sponsor these children to be in school until their aunt, it's me who has been sponsoring them, get back on her feet. She will appreciate so much because that's what that's the most challenge school fees, the most challenging thing that she's facing, you know. And she has, like I said, she has been a very very good in-law to me. Like she understands, you know. So I have Dau here. He's the eldest, but the others are not here. Yeah, so like she has said, if you can be touched, Dawood, there are orphans, we will appreciate so much. I don't want to get emotional. Yeah, thank you so much, in-law. So guys, that has been a wrap. I don't want to cry because I always get emotional. And I'm just going to say, like my brother keep resting, and I know that everything happens with a reason. I know you are resting there in heaven, and I know you're watching over us, and I know you know that I'll do anything to make sure that your kids are okay. Yeah, just keep resting. I don't know what happened, but God has a reason. Yeah. So
watoto wenyewe wanakuchanga, tulikuja nao wanatengeneza anavechanga safi na kwa meno pale hanga busafi kabisa.
another, yeah. So I was asking Mashemeji what could have happened, what could have caused that hole there. She's telling me like when the cows were tilting this land yesterday, they might have done that. They might the leg of the cow. So I was just telling her to, I want this place. She was telling me that they normally come and fence this place. You know, this is my brother's home, and it has to look neat, you know. So she was telling me that there's no problem. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. No, no, Kenya hana bafenze ita. Wafieka hapa. Wafieke paka hapa.
Na kuicha na bana bana bangona. Kila tunapokuja hakuna siku wameenda.
Wameacha. Yeah.
Pesa hapa kwa njonga ngabucha hapa kuna barusi funga.
Oh. Okay.
Lakini nono. Hii vile iko tu hivi.
Okay.
Kutoka chini.
Oh. Yes, miti. Oh. Okay. Okay. You know, I was so worried. Like, hi, my brother, what's happening? Eh. Have you ever seen this? These are called chindulandula. When you get hurt or something cuts you, you just pluck this one, cut it, and squeeze the water into that wound. It's very painful, I'm telling you. So I'm heading home. I have my elder brother. I want to say hi to him before I go home, where I came from. I'm loving the environment here, and I'll be giving you a story about this land, you know, and in our ancestral place. I don't. Sasa waenda nyumba uko chini ubaki. So this is our home. So beautiful people, this is welcome back, and I want this video to be a continuation of yesterday's video. Yeah, so yesterday as I was telling you, I had gone to my ancestral home where my dad was born, and I'm sitting here because I'm waiting for a boda boda to take me to the hospital. Yeah, I'm gonna be refilling my tooth. So guys, I'm going to the hospital to refill my tooth, this one, and hopefully it won't be that painful. I know it's not, when you're refilling, it's not painful. They just wash and refill it with those stuffs, and I'm hoping that in 2 years time I'll have the money to go just and put the permanent one, to do the to put the permanent teeth. Yeah, so I'm currently seated outside here. This is the village. It's raining. So yesterday I was talking about inheritance and who is supposed to inherit, or who is supposed to be given family properties. Usually where I come from, parents leave their properties for male children, like the boys. They always inherit land. They are the one who inherits the properties, unless the father is just that a well-informed dad. I'm not saying like my dad is not a well-informed dad. He was a learned one, but you know, those days, you know. Yeah, so there are those parents who live, like those dads who live even properties. If they have properties in towns, they will leave the properties for their, when they are dying, they will write a will down. Or there are those parents who distribute the wealth for their all kids. Even if there are 10 children, they will distribute to each and everyone, and they will give them plots, or if they have constructed buildings, they'll give them part of the buildings to the girls also. Yeah, and if you are a lady and your parent has to that your parent had the power to give you land or properties, you are very lucky, you know. Yeah, so you'll find out like most of these families, when their dad passes or their both parents passes, they will start fighting for the wealth, you know. And even they will fail to manage their father's wealth, you know. And that's all. It comes along with conflict and desperation and all that, you know. So yesterday I had gone home because my nephew had called me and told me like, it's April, it's raining, and I want to plant maize in my dad's land, you know. And I, as a woman or a lady or a sister, I do not have powers, you know. So I had to inquire from my uncle, the dad that is there. We had 2 or 3, but 2 passed on. My dad, the last born, had died in 1990 something there. Yeah, so yesterday I took it upon myself to go there and just ask my dad if it was appropriate for him to have a piece of land and grow food, grow something, maize for food, you know. And luckily I met my cousin who gave me some, who showed me where my nephew will be planting the maize, even vegetables. And also I went and met my dad. My dad was not, for some time he has not been feeling well. That's why I did not put him on the camera. Yeah, so, and I had not told him or informed him. Sometimes in the village you have to inform people what exactly you are doing. Like, you just don't go and put people on camera without their permission. That's why I did not put him on the camera, and he was feeling like really unwell. Yeah, so I had to respect that and just not put him on camera. And maybe next time when I meet him again, I'll have to talk to him and tell him that, like, Dad, this is what I'm doing and that. Yeah, so, and I had a chat with my nephew, guys, and I know that you all know my situation, and I don't want to sit here and crying. But you know, even an insurance, before I come back to that place, I'm hoping to be, you know, to just bring myself back, like to be stable financially. Yeah, he is one of the boys that he's very clever, you know, but like I told him, and he said from his heart, and the aunt, uh, they're the people that the kids that are very close to dearly to me. And you saw that first in 2016 I was the one paying for their school fees, and every school fees I was taking part of the school fees, you know. Yeah, I was doing that. And now for 3 years I've not been able to do that, and I feel so bad, you know. Sometimes it affects uh, um, uh, kids who go to school, like if they are being chased from school all the time, it really affects them, it affects their performance, you know. Yeah, so he said, yeah. So guys, that was my nephew, and there's another one who is in school in Nairobi. He has not come yet. Yeah, so guys, that was my story about yesterday and where I was going yesterday. Yeah, it's about to rain, it's coming to rain. It's always raining here in the village. Unfortunate for those who don't have land, it will beat them down, you know. But if you have your own land, it rains and you go to the farm. So most of the people you can see in this village market, it doesn't have people, because most people have gone to. I was shouting at my border guy, I'm waiting for him, you know. Most people have gone to the farm to do something, you know. So stay tuned as I take you along with me to the hospital. Yes, thank you for Auntie Karina. Big up.